Nicklow Jr., and I'm from Arcadia, Florida.
All right, we're gonna get your slate in right here. There's sync. And then I'm gonna get your camera going for you.
This is so cool. I never did anything like this before.
Oh, very cool. What's your YouTube channel?
D Nick Productions.
Well, is it like your like a lifestyle?
I do everything.
Oh, you do that?
Like, it's random, so you never know what you're gonna get from my channel.
Oh, right.
It's mostly sports, but I do everything mixed.
Yeah.
Podcasts, interviews, vlogs, whatever you need. Travel videos, anything.
Very cool.
I do it all.
Darrel, what do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I like to play video games, watch like music videos and stuff like that, and YouTube videos. YouTube's my favorite thing. That's why I wanted to do it. And I love movies and music, so those are my things. I'm a social media guy, sports, and I watch sports heavy, no matter what sport it is. Even if it's not one of my favorite teams, I watch it all.
Who are your teams?
All right, so college football, Florida Gators. In any college sport, Florida too. But if we're going basketball, Florida Gators and Florida Gulf Coast University. And then NFL, I like the Patriots. Yeah, I like the Seahawks. And I like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But there's a reason for that. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because of my grandmother. Her name was Louisa Burgess, and she passed away. Like, today's her birthday, actually. And she was a huge Buccaneers fan, so that's our family team. And Tom Brady's my favorite player ever, like since I was like 6. And then the reason why I like the Seattle Seahawks is because of Russell Wilson. He's one of my mentors. I look up to him, and I really like Marshawn Lynch. He's a great guy. And then I'm still going. It's a lot of teams. So baseball, Tampa Bay Rays, and then NBA, Miami Heat.
Well, you gotta love Miami.
Yes.
From Florida.
So
I'm actually from Seattle, so the Seahawks are my team too.
yes.
I was really sad when we lost Russell. So.
And one more thing, shout out to the women's NBA, the Minnesota Lynx. All right, that's my sports teams.
Well, I think Darrel, tell me what's something exciting that's happened this past year.
Recently, in this past year, the thing that was exciting was my YouTube channel hitting 1,000 subscribers. And I was trying to do that for a long time. It took me like 3 years to get there. And now that ever since I've gotten 1,000, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And something else that I think probably happened, I could say, was being able to do more for my community. And like, you know, like it's kind of rare for you to be able to do that because like with my disability, it's like hard for me to like actually feel like I'm doing something for the community. And now I feel like I'm doing a lot more because I'm showing off everything. So like I started my YouTube channel because I wanted to tell everybody about my town and what happens there because it's small. Nobody really knows what happens there. So I show off like different events, sporting events. I show off like talent shows and anything that like we have to offer in Arcadia, Florida. So that's what I do.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I mean, the hub for everything going on around
Yes.
Arcadia. That's awesome. Very cool. And tell me, Darrel, what inspires you?
She's standing over there, my mom, along with my dad. Those are my support. Without them, nothing happens. Like, none of the stuff that I do ever happens without them. And I really appreciate everything they've done for me in my life. And that's my biggest inspiration, is my parents. That's really what it truly is.
That's awesome. Darrel, do you remember how old were you when you were diagnosed with Duchenne?
I was 5. But although I was 5, you couldn't tell that nothing was wrong with me at the time until I got sick. Because I had high enzyme levels, and we went to the doctor, and they ran like lots of tests, and then they found out that I had Duchenne. So basically, that's how it happened, by me getting sick one night, and that's how they figured out.
I know 5 is really young, but maybe when you were younger and your parents were maybe explaining what Duchenne was, do you kind of, like, going back to that, do you remember what emotions you were feeling when you began to understand as you got older what it would mean to to be living with Duchenne?
You mean like as I got older, or like just when I was younger?
Oh yeah, sorry. I meant not as young as 5, but just kind of.
Well,
5 getting older.
as I was getting older, I started like realizing that I was different. But at first, I used to like be ashamed, but now like I'm not. Like I like who I am, and like it doesn't change how people treat me. Everybody treats me still the same. Like I'm normal. I'm a normal human, just like everyone else. But now, like, it really doesn't matter to me anymore. I just see myself as a normal guy just living his life.
What do you wish other people understood about Duchenne?
The things that I wish that other people understood is that we're not your buddy. We're actually another adult human being. Because they always want to walk up to us and pat us on the head and say, hey, buddy, how's it going? Or hey, little guy, or something like that. And when the thing about it is we're an adult just like you are. We just can't do things on our own. So that's my thing right there when I talk about that. Because they won't talk to you. They'll talk to the person sitting next to you, and that's not fair. Because they'll ask me questions about me to another person. I'm like, you can ask me like directly. So like that's my take on it.
What do you feel is something that's good that's happened to you because of Duchenne?
I'm gonna be honest, everything. Cause without Duchenne, I wouldn't have met any of the people that I've met. I wouldn't have done any of the experiences I've done. I wouldn't have got as many things as I've gotten with having Duchenne. I feel like my life would be completely different if I didn't have Duchenne. I would still be blessed and everything, but I don't think I would be getting as much as I am now. Like if I wasn't with Duchenne, if that makes sense. What a cure would mean for me would be the opportunity to do things that I've never done in life and finally get to live the life that I want to live. I'm living the life I want to live now, but finally like get to make every decision on my own with no like input from outside or anybody, and just do things without like and just go places that I've always wanted to go. I always wanted to travel the world, but I've never been able to travel the world because it's a lot that I have to do just to get to one place to another. So yeah, that's one of my things. I just want to be able to travel the world one day.
Yeah. Where is your top destination? Where do you want to go?
Really, if you really want to be honest, anywhere in the United States, because I've only left Florida 3 times in my life. I want to do that first. Let me explore the United States first. Then I'll worry about all the foreign things. But I just want to be able to explore at least every state at least once. A lot of young kids that have Duchenne, they look up to me. I've noticed that. They're all coming up to me all weekend. They've been coming up to me asking me questions about how do I live life and what do I need to do. The thing that made me almost cry it was yesterday. I told my mom about it. One of the kids walked up to me, right? He asked me, what do I have to do to be like you? I said, you don't have to be like me. Just be yourself and just live the life that you want to live. You can do anything you want, so you don't ever have to compare yourself to me. I just want you to be great and have a great life. That's what I told him yesterday. And like that inspired me. Like I literally almost wanted to cry. I almost cried just telling you that just now. But it felt good to know that younger kids are looking up to everything that I do, and they want to follow my example. October 10th, 2011, I had a heart transplant. And I was in the hospital for how many days?
It took 4 days to get.
No. Not that. You're moving too far ahead in the story. How many days did I stay in the hospital?
From August 8th to October 31st.
So I was there for that long. It was quite a journey, and every day I would always think, when am I going to go home? When am I going to get out of here? And it just got worse and worse, and I was literally dying, and it was very challenging because like I was having heart failure along with cardiomyopathy and all of the 9 things, well not 9 things, all of the 9 yards that you can have with heart sickness. I was tired every day, fatigued. I had an enlarged heart. It was huge. My heart was like, I can't even explain how big it is. I actually have a picture of me holding my heart, but it's on my phone. But if I could show you, you guys would be like, whoa, a heart shouldn't be that big. And we fought and fought, but the whole time I never gave up, and I was always smiling and I was always happy. I never frowned or cried or gave up or wanted to stop. I just kept going and going. And I would always tell my mom, we need to just pray to God and just keep God in the prayers every day. Just talk to Him, because He will figure it out for us and lead me home. So as the days went on, like before I was like dying, so it started getting worse towards the end. And then one day my doctor came in the room. His name is Jay Frigger. He works at Shands Hospital in Gainesville, Florida. He's a cardiologist. So he walked in the room and he told me, he was like, you're gonna get put on the heart transplant list. And we knew what that meant. We knew it was time, because I knew I needed a heart transplant because my heart was just done. And he's telling us it's gonna be either years or months or forever. And this is the craziest part. I don't know. I know it's God. I know it's God, because He's just the savior of everything. And I only had to wait 4 days to get my transplant, and that's unheard of. That never happens. You never wait days. You wait years or months or however. And that's how I knew it was God. And after that, 4 days, I got my transplant. And usually recovery lasts for like 2 or 3 months. I recovered in a week, fully recovered in a week, because I was determined to go home. And I was finally able to go home. And ever since then, everything's been great in my life, and I've been just doing very good. Yes. And then after that, I graduated high school. Then I went to get my AA degree at South Florida State College in Highlands County, Avon Park, Florida. I graduated there with my AA degree. Then transferred to Florida Gulf Coast University. That's why I like the FGCU Eagles. Go Eagles. And transferred there. I got my bachelor's degree in digital media design, and I have a minor in interdisciplinary studies. So that's broad. So I can do multiple things. I can help the community. I can do things for the younger generation, and just do anything I can to help the community. That's what my minor's in. But digital media design is what I've always wanted to do. I love art. I like to make graphics. I'd make logos and all that stuff, like all the jazz that it takes to be a graphic designer. And doing that after years, I wanted to find something else I wanted to do. So I wanted to do videos. But it wasn't because I wanted to do it on my own. My mom was the one that told me to do I should do videos. She said, because I like to record everything. Ever since I was little, I pull my camera out for anything. If I see something going on, I'm going to record it. And she said, why don't you try to make money off of what you like to do, record stuff, do YouTube videos. And she bought me a camera. Her and my dad bought me a camera together. And they just started telling me to film stuff. And I remember, to this day, my first official YouTube video was in 2023. Not 2020. Actually, I'm wrong. My first video was in 2022, early 2022. I filmed one of my dad's basketball games, because he's a basketball coach. I filmed one of his high school basketball team's games. That was the first game first video I ever recorded officially on YouTube. And ever since then, I've been posting nonstop, daily. I post like, do you think I post like 10 videos a week? Maybe more than that. I post like 10 videos a week, literally. And I just go on and on and on, and I don't stop. Yeah. So after that, once the YouTube started, then I went back to college again. And I went to go get my master's degree. Got my master's degree in education and technology. And that consists of me being able to help people create lesson plan in classrooms, or if I don't want to do that, I can go in someone's office or business and I can show them how to use the technology that their office uses. So those are two of the things. That I can do with that degree, and I'm just proud of myself because I've done a lot. But without my mom and my dad supporting me and taking me to school and getting me in classrooms and stuff, I wouldn't be able to finish. And I got through everything by being with them and having them in my life. Yes.
That's awesome, Darrel. You sound unstoppable.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm unstoppable but I'm not unstoppable because of myself. I'm unstoppable because of Jesus Christ. That's my Lord and Savior. Yes.
That's awesome. Great, amazing. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Darrel. Appreciate you sharing your story with us, and I'm going to ask you a few questions, and we'll make sure to get you all this footage.
You're welcome.
Once we get it all. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good time.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, when the best is yet to come. And the future's aloha tonight. Oh, wow.
Can I tell everybody about my parents? Can they come in for a second to tell everybody? Mom, Dad, I want to tell them about you guys for a second.
Well, let me just double check. There's not someone waiting.
Okay.
But yeah, if we want to bring them in, just say.
I just want to say their names and tell them who they are. I just need like 1 minute to say it.
Go ahead. Please.
All right. So, guys, I just want to introduce you guys to my parents. This is my father, Darrel Nicklow Jr., and he's been everything of a father that I can ask for. And this is my mother, Shakaya Davis Nicklow, and I love both of them dearly. My mom does everything that she can for me every day of my life, and I just want to say thank you, and I wouldn't be here without either one of you. And I love you guys. Thank you. These are my parents.
Love you too.
Love you too.
These are incredible parents.
Yes.
Can I have you stand in for a